Welcome to the Creative Play and Podcast Network. Join us as we share our favorite RPGs, one-shot games, tabletop games, reviews of items, and convention panels, and other exciting things that we run into from time to time. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Kelly, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion to Ragnarok story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Hey guys, Jim here from Creative Play and Podcast. We are almost done. RPG Day 2018, Week 5. Whew, it's been a long week. Thank you for sticking by. Lots of mini-casts. I'm loving this. You know, this is one of those things that I really do love and enjoy. So, Week 5, it's all about sharing, because sharing is caring. And I'm liking the whole sharing idea. Week 5, share a great stream or actual play. So I'm actually going to go out there and share one of the ones that I support on Patreon that Kelly and I have listened to for a long, long time. And that's going to be Dungeons and Randomness. They have a huge amount of content that they pump out every week. Thankfully, you know, their GM has been able to basically game full time. His Patreon's a big hit, so he's able to, you know, basically run games for folks as a lifestyle. And more power to him, I say. If you can, check out Dungeons and Randomness on Patreon, or their website, which is dnrpodcast.com, or their Podbean page, which is dungeonsandrandomness.podbean.com, or their Facebook page, which is facebook.com/dungeonsandrandomness. Definitely give these guys a check out. Their groups are freaking hysterical. They really are. They have such a huge, in-depth world, and the group are constantly working off of each other for storylines and things. And of course they do great little one-shots and side quests and different groups, and you know, and hey, these guys go to DragonCon. They are loved so much that they are actually requested by fans to go to DragonCon. So that's a huge kudos to how great Dungeons and Randomness are. So give them a check, Dungeons and Randomness. I'll include them in the notes. Hey, if you like them, back them on, you know, Patreon. $1 on Patreon, that ain't much, but it goes a long way to supporting them. Alrighty guys, thank you for listening. It has been a long, long month of hashtag RPGADay. Remember, keep sharing, keep telling folks what you like, and keep sharing everybody else's work. Alrighty guys, thank you for listening.
Down in the depths of the mountain, we dwarves spend our time forging powerful weapons, mining precious gems and metals, and feasting like kings. But after a day of digging for the next Arkenstone, this dwarf likes to come home to a package full of loot. Dungeon Crate is a monthly subscription box service forged specifically for RPG and tabletop gamers. Miniatures, dice, tokens, coins, maps, modules, terrain pieces, handcrafted items, RPG jewelry, and more are yours for only a few gold per month. You even get a digital crate along with a physical one as an added bonus. So are you brave enough to reward yourself with a Dungeon Crate? By Morden's beard, I hope so. DungeonCrate.com. Let the adventure begin.
Thank you for listening to the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And feel free to enjoy our other shows, such as D&D Journey of the 5th Edition, and Scion Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion hero to Ragnarok story. Thank you for listening.